Nice. So I thought we'd start with a little bit of a warm-up. Just some standing stuff, getting the feet moving, the blood going. Wear what you're comfortable with. Don't worry about your gi. If you're comfortable in your gi, wear your gi. It really doesn't matter. People have been messaging saying, what should we wear? Whatever you like. We're hoping by next week on Monday to have a curriculum out. I'd like to go live classes at least 4 days a week, at least one time a day, and then record it, and then you guys can see it later on if you want. And then Lance said that he would do some videos. He's quite busy, Lance, so he can't do any live stuff, but he said he can set up some videos for workouts and different videos that they can do at home. They've got some mats. So we should be getting some content up and out, and like I said, with the chance to be able to see that at your leisure if this time doesn't work. Times are exploratory. I'm not sure what everyone's doing with their days, so I'm not sure what the best times are to go. So if you guys have suggestions, feel free. Length of class, we've got it for 45 minutes today. We'll see. We can adjust. We can one way or the other. Not sure how this is going to work teaching solely like this. We are going to get partner jiu-jitsu drills going as well. So even if you've got somebody in the house who they don't currently do jiu-jitsu, maybe a good way to introduce them to it. And just once again, we won't need to be throwing each other and working too much off the ground with some of that stuff. So like I said, if we all just get up, I'm going to back up my view a little bit and just up on our feet. And we're just going to start with a light jog. So I got the timer set up. So I don't know, maybe a minute, couple of minutes, we're just going to go through a warm up. So let's go. Start. All right, so just a jog on the spot. Just a jog on the spot. Shake out the wrists. You guys know it. In a couple of minutes, we're going to go through some kind of like judo hip exercises. They're not that technical, but you got to watch a little bit. We're going to work on a little bit of the technique of doing it, but also making sure that we're getting our feet moving and our hips moving and warming up still. There we go. You can bounce forward and back if you've done footwork before in Muay Thai or kickboxing, switch to the other side. Same jogging on the spot, just mix it up, whatever you like. Loosen the shoulders, loosen the hands, both feet together. Just get a spring in your step. Switch them out. Yeah, about 5 more seconds. All right, cool. And so we're going to switch to a little bit more technical drill. These are kind of judo hip switches. So I'm going to put my hands out to the side or pretend I'm holding a gi, and I'm going to cross step. So my back leg is going to go across in front of my other leg, and then what is now my back leg, my left leg, is going to step in, and I'm going to pull like I'm holding up a gi. And then I'm going to step back out. I can do the same side again. I'm going to pull, step, cross step, step behind, step back out. One. There we go. So cross step, step behind and pull. You guys already know how to do this. Keep going. I'm going to step a little closer in a moment, work the same side the whole time, and take a look at a couple of people, okay? That's it, put your hands up, step across, step behind. Don't completely turn yourself. You want your shoulders facing forward. So keep going, several, hang on 2 seconds. So step across, step behind, but don't turn your shoulders. My shoulders want to face the front. My shoulders are still facing the camera. So when you step behind and you put your hips in, don't turn your shoulders yet. Keep going. Hey Miles, how are you? Aaron, how are you? Damien, how are you? Danae, Madeline, now I can see you. Jody, Mark, how are you, Mark? Hey, nice to see you, very cool. Kim, where's Elliot? I can't even see. There we go, I see his feet though. That's good, step across. There we go, Tamara. Very cool, very cool. There we go, Lucas. Thanks, Amber. All right, keep going. All right, let's switch to the other side. So it starts cross step, step behind, pull. Cross step, step behind, pull. Keep going. There you go, where your hands up, Miles, put your hands up and let's see you do the other legs. There you go. It's almost like you're dancing. Step in, step across, step your leg behind, pull, but don't pull up. Pull your hips, so your hips want to bump straight into the person. So if I was hitting somebody, I'd be hitting them with my hip. Bang, let's go, about another 20 seconds or so. So other side, bang. Right back out again. There we go, cross step, step behind. This we can do on the wall. And this is going to be really far, but do it on the wall at home. That way your shoulders stay square. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We're going to alternate. So back to the other leg. 1, 1. Let's go, alternating legs. Cross step, step behind. Cross step, step behind. And pull, and get your hips in. Bang, let's go. 15 seconds of this. And Andre, how are you guys? Put your hands up. Cross step, step behind and pull. You got to imagine, you got to pretend you've got somebody. You're pulling them over you and you're putting your hip in. All right, nice, 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 nice. Good job. So we're going to do another exercise, and it's just going to link, it's just going to link off this exercise. So we're going to go cross step, step behind, rotate all the way to that direction, and do a squat. And then we just step back out again. We're going to do one side the whole time. I go cross step, step behind, like I throw, and now I rotate and I pull them over my shoulder, like I'm actually doing a throw. Step back out. Cross step, step behind, rotate, squat. Step back out. Cross step, step behind, rotate. So the wider my base is, the harder the rotation is. I want to be close behind here so that when I rotate, I've got these little legs. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. All the way around, make it smooth. There we go, nice, Miles. Cross step, step behind. When you step behind, come up on the balls of your feet, right? Step it right behind you, like you're doing a little dance step behind you. There we go, nice. Just squat, try not to bring your head forward. Try just to squat, because of the throw is so easy. Okay, everyone, let's relax for a second. We'll look again. It's really good. You guys are doing fantastic. I'm going to go cross step, step behind. And look, when I step behind, I'm up on the ball of my feet so that I can rotate the balls of my feet for the turn. Because when you really go, bang, bang, it's a full-on jump down. So I don't want to be planted where my feet can't move. You can try it a little bit. You can go here, here, and then hop down to the squat and come back up if you want a little bit more burn. Bang, bang, hop, all the way down to the squat. Let's go, 30 more seconds. There we go. Throw squats. Okay, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Everyone's legs should be fairly warm at this point in time. Let's get up and down. Let's take a look at our technical base. So we're just going to start with the legs open, and I'm going to put one hand down on the ground. But to do it, I don't want to just put my head forward. I actually want to squat. I put my weight on my hand, I put my leg behind. And then I'm just going to stand up and then all the way up. So down is hand, foot. And up is foot, hand. And I'm not going anywhere else. So it's just a little drill. So when I go down, down. When I say up, up. All right, so let's work it together because everyone knows how to get up and down in base. So everyone's up, Good, let's go down. Good, up, down, other side. Other side, you guys should be down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let's go back down. Everyone back down. Not too close. Cool. Let's put the leg back here. Everyone's in nest. Let's see. I almost see everybody. Okay. We're gonna take the back leg, bring it forward, second leg up, hold the first one in, take it behind. You guys know this drill. Let's go. There we go. Good. When you go to one side, post on one hand. So instead of being here, my foot went up and I posted. I put my hands down and I hop to the other side and then I swing my legs. And I put my hands down and I hop to the other side and I swing my legs. I put my hands down, I hop, and I swing. I put my hands down, I put my weight on my hands. I hop, and I swing. There we go. Do the other side. Do the other side. Put your weight on your hands. Hop, swing, and around. Nice. Let's go on our hand. And everybody up, back down. Switch the legs, up, back down. Switch the legs, up, back down. Switch the legs. There we go. That's it. Twice back. Switch to the other side, twice forward. Switch to the other side, twice back. Switch to the other side, twice forward. Keep going. Nice. There we go. Turn sideways. Get your shoulders turned in front. You want your front shoulder to be right in front of you so that posting arm is behind you. There we go. Good. Everybody, let's just roll back. Roll back. So we're going to do a little Eskrima thing with our feet. So my feet are together and my knees are open. And then one circles in and the other one goes over. And I want my hips to be able to move. I want my hips, it's not just here from the feet. Make the whole bite happen. That's the bite that we do when we take a triangle right there. Lift this leg up and turn yourself and bite down. And in the drill, that leg takes me this way, that leg takes me that way. Give it a try. Get your hips going. Nice smiles. So your lower hips are going from side to side. You got it. You got it. Tuck your chin in. Try to pull your head up off. Even if you use your hands to pull yourself in, so you only have a small portion of your back on the ground. Use the hands behind your head. Your hips will move a lot more. Pardon me? Good. Nice. Okay. Good. Let's relax. Everyone good with that? This is a really good hip control drill. It helps us move out of the way when somebody's passing our guard, just to be able to kick down and get your knee down to get this kind of action happening. It's such an important thing in jiu-jitsu. I wanted to, I suppose, get a little bit into what can we do as solo drills. So one of the best learning curves I think I've ever had is probably from Professor Adib with his line drills. And line drills are not unique to Professor Adib, but Professor Adib's line drills are unique. And I always give full on credit wherever I get techniques from. It's my duty as a student to talk about the professor or the master who gave it to me. I'm very fortunate in my jiu-jitsu career to have somebody who would be my professor of David's stature and somebody who is my master, which is Hoyler. So I feel very blessed. So some of the line drills that really made the biggest difference, especially underneath, is understanding that we don't have to be late. So when we drill something out, it becomes second nature, and then we're not so late and you're not having to work at such a bad position. So we're gonna start with getting out from underneath the plywood. I need to be down flat on my back, here, all the way down. And I'm gonna start flat, and I can start with my legs long or bend them, it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna start completely flat on the ground. I'm gonna make sure my forearm here is blocking their head, because the further their head goes this way over top of my body, the harder it is for me to get this shoulder up. And that's basically what I'm trying to do. This is probably a good view. This is the plywood. I stop their head to here. And this hand becomes close to my face, like to block the cross face. But it doesn't come out here to block the cross face because there is no cross face here. The cross face is right there. So I only have to go here. So they're here and here. So that's part of the drill. So if you forget this part, you're missing an integral part of the motion, right? So here, here. And now one leg goes down, and I'm gonna move my shoulders, and then my hips, and then my shoulders, and then my hips until this shoulder comes forward and this leg comes forward, okay? It's really important that when I'm here flat on my back and this leg is long and I'm trying to get out, is that I go 1, 2, 1, and this comes up. If this leg doesn't come up, if it stays back here, it can push me back over again. This helps the shoulder come forward. So I've got out from under the plywood. I open my elbow, I've elevated, and now I have to create base, bang. And now I elevate one more time, and I have to create base. I have to create base because the taller I get, the easier it is for them to push me back. So every time in jiu-jitsu, you climb your body up. If you don't create some kind of base, they're just gonna knock you right back down again. So when you get up, base. When I get to the next level of elevation, base, which is my foot. Deep sumo squat. Put the other hand down and sit through and go on your back and do the other side. And I'm instantly cross face, block the head, put the foot down, get out from underneath the plywood, right? Get out from underneath the plywood. Elevate, base, elevate, base, switch through, 1. And the drill becomes fairly fluid and it's motion. And that's really what I want it to do. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. You guys give it a try. So you guys try and hit all the details. There we go. I gotta come closer. There, and that's it, keep going. I know this is weird for you young guys. This is very strange. You're like, why are we doing this? Well, just because it'll make a huge difference in the end. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, parents do it with your children. I love that. That'd be fantastic. Especially when you start getting into self-defense. Good, Elliot, you got your knee first, all the way up to your foot. Put your hand on the ground, switch to the other side. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, perfect. That's very cool. Very, very, very cool. So the other more technical ground line drill that we have is the shrimp and a half to the belly down. Shrimp and a half, belly down, thread the needle. And this one, it's just body control that I'm looking to achieve. I'm looking to achieve the body control for a bunch of different reasons. Primarily because somebody's weight is on top of me during this drill in real life, and I have to be able to move myself with their weight on top. So I try to hide everything really tightly. So shrimp and a half. So we start flat on the ground, we put one leg out, I think better this way maybe. And I'm gonna do my shrimp. 1,
And then the half is just opening this step up. This leg right here. It's just opening it up. And now I've got to be able to lift my hips. So if this arm is way out in front, I can't lift myself. So this arm here, the bottom arm, it needs to be tight to my body, tight. Because what's it going to do? It's going to block the crossface. Because in the runaway drill or the out from underneath the plywood drill, I got out already here. So whenever I do a shrimp and a half, this hand should be here and this should be here because I almost always get out from underneath the first position this way. So my hand's here like this. And now this leg folds. The very first bend is at the knee. And then I go all the way underneath and I put my arm underneath me. And I go to my knees and I pull my arm out. And I sit on my knees. I lean my head to one side and step my leg up on the other side. So don't put your leg back because right now I'm pulling guard. So my leg goes in front and I sit back and I catch the windshield wipe right here. And I fold my leg in and then we go back on our back again. So as far as the drill goes, when we're here, we go shrimp and a half. I thread the needle, I get to my knees, I put my head, my arm to one side, and I step my leg up close, and I sit through. Sit forward a little bit. Don't sit back unless you've got a really big room to work in. My foot's here. Just bring yourself back forward again and sit right back down, and you'll do the drill on the spot all the time. All right, let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1. Say in your head, say shrimp and a half. Windshield wipe that leg in, Tamara. Don't step it through. Just fold it in. Just fold it underneath you. Stay pivoted on your left knee and just windshield wipe it. When you step up, yeah, just fold it, fold it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Good. Bend that leg, Danae. Bend the knee. That's it. Mark, I can't see your legs very well, but that's okay. I'm sure you got it figured. Miles, are you out yet? Dustin, man. Oh, he's got his gi on. Nice, Dustin. Looks good, brother. Shrimp and a half. Belly down, thread the needle. Sit back. Here we go. So don't sit back to me without your hand on the post. Okay, let's relax. Everyone relax for a sec. You guys are doing great. And I know you know this fairly well, but there's details that we don't get to do in the big classes. So when I do this position here, and I go shrimp and a half, the person's on top of me. So when I thread the needle here and I lift my hips, my face and everything's down on the ground because their weight's still on top of me. And then I can't sit up and take my hands off the ground and then sit and fall back because their weight's all right here. So I shift my weight to one side and I use this hand and I push and I lean and I step that leg so that the whole time, even though the weight's on top of me here, I can pull my head out this way. Okay, most people pop their ribs at some point in time in their jiu-jitsu career. Well, I don't know most, maybe 10%. But the lucky 10% that pop their ribs generally do it from a position like this. When I'm folded like this, if I just try to push up against the person, too much internal pressure, I'll hurt myself. So the whole idea is actually I shift my head over here and this leg helps me and this hand goes over there so the weight is not directly on top of me, that when I sit through, I'm still posted so that I can move the whole time. All right, let's try that. 3, 2, 1. There we go. You guys are doing really well. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I gotta say. You can play with these moves. You can play with these moves. Okay, good, let's relax. Let's see if we can do something a little bit more. Not more, but just a little bit more. So I'm gonna go, On my side, I'm gonna go shrimp, shrimp, put my feet together, pull myself down, pull myself down. And then I'm gonna go right on my side, and I'm gonna go shrimp, shrimp, 2 shrimps on one side. Put your feet together, pull yourself down, rotate on your back, shrimp, shrimp, put your feet together, 1, 2, turn to your side. When I turn to my side, I don't want to turn to my side like this. I'm getting used to going bang, so that this leg up, that leg's down, and I'm already shrimp, shrimp, put my feet together. Kimura escape, pull your shoulder down to the ground, pull your shoulder down to the ground, right over to shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Shrimp, shrimp. There we go. Now put your feet together. Stack them on top of each other for the pull down. There we go. When you pull down, don't be happy just getting flat to your back. Try to get a little bit more to the other shoulder on the rotation. Double shrimp. Good. When I shrimp, I want to make sure my top arm is framed. Don't just put your hands together. We're shrimping, so make a frame there. 1, 2. Really get your hips going on the shrimp, right? And then the double drag to pull you right back to where you were, pretty much. Good, nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, we're gonna go back to rocking chair a little bit, and we're gonna do the side rocking chair. So when I do my rocking chair, I just go on my back, and I rock up, and it's equal. It's equal on my back. What I mean is I'm not favoring one side or the other. So the first thing I have to do is make sure that I know how to do this. And then the next time I do it, I'm gonna lean to my lat and be on my side. So now it's the outside of my leg, all the way up the side of my body, but nothing to do with my back or my other shoulder. So don't just be thinking about being on your side here. I'm not on my side here. I'm on my side here. I'm on my side here. See how this leg is right on top of me, and I'm rolling all the way up this line, all the way with something almost as wide as that line, as opposed to like this. I'm not doing this. I'm completely on my side, all the way back. All right, let's get one side going. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. On your side, and yeah, guess where your hands are supposed to be? Guess where they are? They're supposed to be blocking the head and blocking the cross face. So they shouldn't be out beside you. Your elbows should be tight to the body so that they can't get an underhook, and you're on your side, not on your back. We're not going around in a circle, just rock on the side. Rock on the side. Remember, you need to get on one side. Pick a side. Okay, everyone relax for a second. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, so how do I pick a side? Some of you, you think you're on your side and you're using the up leg, but the up leg, for me to be on my side, my hips have to be turned. Watch. My hip is up. So I can't be like this and on my side. I'm here. It's the 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when someone's trying to pin me, they have to control 4 corners. So if I can get 2 corners up, I'm on my side. So we can start the drill like this. I'm going to kick this one up, pull myself down, and now I'm on my side. This hip is tall. And I go 1. And I don't even have to go anywhere. Try not to. Just try to rock up and rock down. And once again, making sure this hand would be blocking the cross, would be blocking the head, and this hand is blocking the cross face. Let's go. Don't move in a circle. See if you can just find the balance on your side. Don't let your legs get away from your body though. Right? So don't kick so hard with your legs. You separate at the hips. Right on your side, not on your back. Rock up, rock down. It's not a leg lift. We're going to sit up and all the way up. Where are my hands? My elbows are close to my body. That's it, Elliot. Right on your side. Good. Okay. Nice. So This time, when I'm on my side, I'm gonna sit up, put my elbow down beside my hip, lie down and move. 1, 2. Okay? And now, I'm gonna switch over to the other side, rock back, sit up, 1, 2. And then my legs are gonna go all the way to the other side. And I'm gonna roll down, rock up, 1, 2. Swim your legs all the way over, rock up, rock down, 1, 2. All right, let's go, give it a try. Don't put your feet on the ground to move you. Don't go in a circle. We're not circling, we're just going 2 forward, 2 back, unless you have to circle because of space constraints. Right on your side, not on your back. Your hip has to be up at the sky, Lucas. Your hip, it's got to be up more than your top hip. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Good. Okay, let's relax then. I'm going to rock and chair. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I can't tell from here where you guys are. There's my line. Okay, so start flat on my back. I'm going to rocking chair all the way up onto my elbow, switch all the way through and on my back. I'm going to start to rocking chair. And as I rocking chair, as I start to get up, I'm going to get onto my side, elbow, all the way up till I'm up on my elbow. Put my feet down, my hands down, sit through all the way on my back. And get a couple of rocks in. And as you start to rock, start to move your elbow so that you can get on your side. Put your hands down, switch to. Start flat on your back though. On my back a couple of times. And then as I start to move my shoulders, I get on my side, put my hands on the ground, switch through. Let's go. Two hands down the knee, switch through. There we go. Flat on your back. Don't cheat. Flat on your back. Start flat on your back. All the way through. Flat on your back. All the way back. Curl in. Don't let yourself separate. Go right to your back into a rocking chair. That's one of the things. You just got knocked backwards and you don't want to lie down on the ground without your knees coming up towards you. And then you need to figure which side you're going to head to a little bit. Right? There we go. I know for the younger guys, I know this is hard. It's okay. It's nice to see you though. Very nice to see you. Nice. Okay, good. Nice. Nicely done. So as you can see in a lot of these body drills, if we are letting ourselves be flat on our back, it's because that's where I want to start and I'm purposely putting myself there. If I want to fall on my side, I've got to make that happen. If somebody's trying to make me fall back on my back, it's always better to fall on my side. So if somebody's passing my guard, it's a technique, it's a strategy to kind of give them the side to funnel them into some kind of defense to put them back in guard. So that's what a lot of these things are. Or you're flat on your back and you just need to get on your side. It's always better to be on your side, like I said, than flat on your back. So we'll take a look at a little bit more of a hip switch, the running man kind of series that we do. So it comes from the leg weave. It comes from this position. So we're not going to do much of this, but we're going to use it a little bit because it's part of the drill. So my legs go once, twice, 3 times. And then I'm going to put my shoulder on the ground. This one is going to go on the ground right beside my leg. And this leg is going to step over and this leg's going to kick back. So it's a switch. So once my leg goes over here like this leg starts to come forward, my shoulder starts to drop down, and the bottom leg, see my elbow goes very close to my hip? This is kind of a lift point for me. As this switch happens, I'm fully on my side, so I only have foot and shoulder on the ground. This leg supports me. As this leg comes all the way through, it kicks all the way over. And then this bottom one now comes all the way through. And I lift and go over my shoulders. I lift my hips and I step over. But the whole time my arms are very, very tight. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. If this is uncomfortable, maybe your guys' mats are a little iffy. If you find this sore in your shoulder, just hang out and don't do it. And then I'll recognize that and we'll change the drill pretty quickly. But if you can get more of your shoulder, there's less drag on the mat, less pain. There we go. All the way over. Bottom leg through. Nice. Keep going. Good. Okay, so let's just add the final piece, and then we'll be able to run it through as a drill. So when I'm here and I have my leg switch going, and I fall to my side, and I switch my hips, and I go once, twice, 3 times. This leg is going to kick all the way up, and this leg is going to come forward, and I go right back to that nest position again. Right? And then my feet hit it once, twice, 3 times, fall down to the shoulder, step over once, twice, 3 times, hooks back, and you sit up, switch the legs again. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. One leg goes back, one leg comes forward on that switch, right? Yeah, nice, Alan, that's it. There we go. Drop, switch, bottom leg all the way through. Hook and pull it up, right the way up, as much as you can sit up in that nest position from that leg hamstring kind of hook thing. There we go, that's your momentum. Nice, good. Good, good, good. Everybody good? Everyone hanging out? Yeah, let's just hang out for a sec. I think everyone's almost hanging out. Perfect. Okay, so let's go follow the leader. You guys follow me. I'm not going to talk too much, but I'm going to start flat on my back. Let's go. You see what I'm doing, Barb? Are they following? I know. What's that? I don't know what to call half the stuff that I'm doing. Just try to follow. Put your hands on the ground, pop your legs around. Put your hands on the ground, hop along, bring that leg back. Don't even let it sit down. Look, don't even let it sit down. 2 hands up, 2 legs back, sprawl. 1 post, sit through, tabletop over, step the leg, step back, step through, feet together, stand up. 1 hand down, sit down, ankle to ankle. Switch to the other side. Kick this leg straight back. Spider-Man. Forward, back. Sit through, stand up. All the way up, all the way down. Swing the legs. Swing the legs. 2 hands on the ground. Up and jump. Stepping up. All the way up. All the way down. We're We're through. Good. Let's put both feet straight out in front, if we can, please. Both feet. There we go. They don't have to be together, but I want my feet active. I don't want my feet curling in. I want my foot flexed. Get a hold of your shin, balls of your feet, deep hands on top, whatever you like. But the goal is to come forward at the shoulders, not to round the back to grab. So however I go, I'm trying to go forward with a flat back and a good straight spine. Put yourself down. Adjust your grip, put yourself down. Good. Open your legs. Right hand, fingertips on the mat behind you. Left hand, gripping your thigh. Tall posture, tall spine. Rotate the shoulders on the exhale breath. Don't turn your neck, turn your shoulders, 2. Good, back to center. Right over left leg, left hand behind you. Open your fingertips so you're not slouching. Tall spine, rotate on the exhale. And keep the ground. Don't give it back just because you breathe in. One more. Back to center. Open the legs. Put your hands out as far as they'll go. Flat back in front of you. In front of you. Reach. Reach. No hands on the mat yet. Keep them. And keep reaching further and further and further until they touch the mat. And put all the pads on your hands onto the mat. Connect the ground, but don't squeeze on it. Reach further. Everybody up. Let's turn over to our knees. About 30 more seconds, and then we're going to end class. We just want to open the hips a little bit. Open up. I don't want to come forward. I don't want to bring forward on this stretch. I want to be with my hip in line with my knee, and then 90 degrees here and open. Right? It's a good way to open the hips without stressing the knee, as far as I'm concerned. Good. Let's sit through. All right. That's class. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well done. Well done. It's nice to see everybody safe and happy and healthy, and a real delight to see all of you guys. It's been hard for all of us. Of course, it's really strange, right? It's a strange experience not seeing your family, your Jiu-Jitsu family, your real family. Sometimes if we're lucky, we're with our family. Sometimes you're unlucky and you're with your family. I don't know. But I think it's a unique opportunity for us all to spend a lot of time with people that, you know, in general life, without all this nonsense or whatever you want to call it, you don't get to spend that kind of time. So make the use of it. Find the quality time that you can, because, you know, we're all moving along, right? And take the opportunity that's given us, and enjoy the people around you. And yeah, stay safe.